Okay guys, we are going to start a bit of a series on looking at wrists over the next while, and the first thing I'd like to introduce you guys to is a technique I find really helpful for loosening up the actual muscles. It's a self-myofascial release technique called Gua-sha, or westernized version is there's a patented or copyrighted technique called Graston Technique or Fascial abrasion technique, various other names for it, but it comes from an ancient martial art technique or Chinese technique called Gua-sha. Now I'm going to explain just what it is. So basically we're going to get a tool. So I'm going to demonstrate it. This is a tool for it called the bone folder, which is one of the tools. There's various ones. You can get them on eBay for about $2-3 each. They're very cheap. Or if you haven't got one to hand, you want to try it out, we can use the back of a butter knife. So I'm going to demonstrate with the butter knife how it works. And now we need some form of lubrication for it. So I have a selection of stuff here. I've got a chunk of shea butter, which is quite nice. I've got your standard, bog standard Tiger Balm. If you want a bit more blood flow, a bit more heating is fine. Now I normally do this 2-3 times a week. I've got quite fucked up wrists on one side, and I actually credit this with actually helping my wrist restore its range of motion. When, I don't know if anyone who knows me knows my wrist was fucked quite badly, and now it's fixed. I credit this as one of the things that helped it a lot. So the idea behind this technique is we're going to scrape over the fascia like this using the edge of the tool. Now when you're using the tool, you're going to feel little pops as you go over. Now we're not going too hard, but when you feel these little pops and pings vibrating up the tool, you know you've got an area that you want to pass over. So I'm just going to put some shea butter on myself. I'm going to demonstrate. So we're going to use this on all our forearm extensors and pronators and supinators. So I'm going to demonstrate with the knife. So we want to make about a 45-degree angle at the way we're going. We're thinking like fascia at the end of the day is a viscous liquid. It's not a solid. It flows and moves very gently. So we need to think we're making a wave along it. So we don't want to be going the wrong way and sort of smoothing the butter on. We want to be making a wave at the tip of the tool, and then you feel it. So demonstrate. I'm just going to go around here. I'm not too bad on this, but as you'll notice, as you're doing it, your tissue is going to start first to get red. That's good. We get a bit of blood flow. Don't worry about this. It doesn't bruise up too much compared to some other techniques we might do. So I want to get all bits of the forearm. So I started like the little eggy bit coming over the top of the elbow. Just going, so the pressure is one directional. So I'm going to pressure down, relax, slide back, pressure down, like a typewriter. So down, slide back, down, slide back. Don't know if the mic is picking up the sound, but you can hear the little pops. So here, working my way around my forearm. Just going to do it quick. So what you'll notice is, you're not going to see this on the camera, but as you get redder, it's fine. But then you see if you actually are popping fascia that's bound down, you're going to get little pock marks, like little redder spots within that. And that's showing that we're actually breaking up some stuff. I haven't got any there because I've done this the other day. Now I'm just going to move on to my flexors. So I'm in here. The flexor area you want to pay special attention to is around this bit here, the main belly of the muscle. That's where it gets quite bound down. So I might go up here. We want to put it under a mild stretch as well, so the skin is stretched over it. So here, my hands back. I can wedge my head on this as well just to keep it, but I don't need it at the moment. Don't know, you might be able to hear that one. That's quite bad today. I'm just going to do that. Remember, the pressure only goes along towards the fingers in this direction. You can go the other way as well, but we want to just go pressure, relax, so then I'll turn my hand just to get another bit. It works quite quick as well, which is the great thing about this. So if you're feeling a bit tight or you need thing, you can do this on other bits of your body as well, keeping the same idea. And I will stick a link to eBay just to show the range of tools available. I've seen an interesting thing from Polycon actually the other day, where he was demonstrating using the Gua-sha tools on all the muscles around your face to release someone who's very neurologically inhibited around the legs. It's a great thing because we know if someone's tight around the neck and we can free up all these muscles with loads of leverage, we free them up, then it's going to transmit down the spine. But just even for a local aspect, see it here. So our main points are, so you see what I'm doing here, it's just using a knife. Now with the specialized tool, because it's got a bit of a point, I can be a bit more precise on this. I can actually palpate in with my finger, and then I can just work on a specific muscle itself, or I can work on, if something is stuck together, I can get actually between the muscles and just try to prise them apart so they slide over each other a bit better. That's a bit more advanced. You really need to know your anatomy before you go in and start doing that. But yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. Give it a go, and I'll talk to you in the next series. Okay guys, bye.